All right, so we're classifying polygons today, and a polygon is a closed plane figure with at least 3 sides. There are 2 classifications to triangles. You have an acute triangle, that means all 3 angles are less than 90 degrees. And then you have what's called a right triangle, and that means they have one angle that is 90 degrees, and that this thing right here tells you it's 90 degrees. Sometimes you're just going to have to look at the picture and notice it's 90 degrees. And then you have what's called an obtuse triangle, and that means one angle is above 90 degrees, and that one would be that one right there. Now, you have some classifications of some sides of a triangle. If each side is equal, that means it's called an equilateral triangle. If you have 2 sides that are the same, and they usually are going to let you see that by giving you numbers or by putting lines on it, and that means isosceles triangle that has 2 sides that are the same. And then you have a triangle that has nothing that are the same for the sides. That's the reason why there's 1, 2, and 3. And that's called a scalene triangle. Now, for today, we're going to classify the triangles by its sides. So we're going to start with the side. So it's either going to be an equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, or scalene triangle. So if I look at A, I have 2 sides that are the same. So what is that going to be on the side section? Isosceles. And then we're going to do it by the angle. So it's either going to be acute, right, or obtuse triangle. So what angle does it have that we could tell? Right. It has a right triangle, so it's a right. I put RT. So it's going to be isosceles right triangle. B. Do I have, are there any that have the same sides? They equal each other? Any sides that equal each other? No. So it's going to be equilateral, isosceles, or a scalene one? Scalene. And then is it going to be acute, right, or obtuse? Right. Right. Right here. It has a hidden right. And then you put triangle. C. Tell me about the sides on the C. 2 are the same. What does that mean? Isosceles. Okay, tell me about the one or all angles.
Obtuse.
Obtuse, you have this big, huge, fat one right there. And then you put a triangle. D. What? I know. D, please do on your own. Okay, so what do we have for the name on that one? Scalene. Obtuse.
Yay! Is it right?
No. Right it is. No, that's fatter than 90. Yes, or you can write out triangle.
I was so proud yesterday. My notes were so nice and neat, and now they're so like.
Wait, that's it? That's it?
All right, so the second half is classifying quadrilaterals. We have quadrilaterals are 4-sided polygons, so that's that one. An interesting kind of quadrilateral is if we're gonna go to the right, would be considered a trapezoid. It has only one pair of parallel sides. It has these 2 are parallel sides. Okay. They're parallel to each other. Usually your bases are, well, they are always going to be parallel to each other. All right. But if we go down, what we're used to seeing mostly are parallelograms. You have this one. This is the main parallelogram that we think of. A parallelogram has two pairs of parallel sides. So these two are parallel to each other, and these two are parallel to each other. Now, you have, from parallelogram, they have some lines that go off into different directions. A parallelogram is also considered a rhombus. So a rhombus has two parallel sides, but it also has 4 equal sides. Okay, they're all equal. Now, it did not say anything about being right angles. That's just how Miss Carson draws her rhombuses. So these could be obtuse angles or acute angles. Obtuse here, acute there, so. But there's still 2 pairs of parallel lines. Okay, if I go down from a parallelogram, one of the main shapes we know of is a rectangle. They have 2 parallel sides, 2 pairs, and it has 90-degree angle. Okay, for all 4 sides. Now, if you put a rhombus and a rectangle together, you will get a square. Okay, a square has both 4 90-degree angles and 4 equal lines. So, these 4 are all parallelograms. Those 4 are all parallelograms. But from there, they are different kinds of parallelograms. I'm going to tell you something. A square is always a rectangle, but not all rectangles are going to be squares. Okay, rhombuses can be squares, but not all squares can be rhombuses. Okay? A rhombus and a square and a rectangle are always going to be parallelograms, but not every parallelogram is going to be one of those 3. So, yes.
You said
Rectangle. Rectangle. Sweetie, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying.
What?
A rhombus.
Wait, so if someone goes to watch this video, they're going to hear all that?
Yep. Okay, so let's go from example 2. Let's do example 2. It says, name the types of quadrilaterals. I just didn't want to spell it out. So, you have to name all of them that have both pairs of opposite sides that are parallel. So, I'm guessing there are going to be 4 that have both pairs or opposite sides parallel. Please tell me them all.
Is it pause?
No, I'm waiting for you.
Oh, okay. Name the types of quadrilateral. Okay, parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle, square.
Thank you.
Square.
Square. I said square.
Parallelogram, rhombus, square, and rectangle. Jordan, now I'm going to tell you, it's still on. Oh. Okay, please tell me all of the ones that have 4 right triangles.
Square, rectangle.
Square.
Rhombus.
Huh, I didn't know they have 4 right angles.
They don't.
Oh, no, wait.
Rectangle.
Square, rhombus, and rectangle.
I'm thinking square and rectangle.
Oh, yeah.
Because a rhombus does not need right angles, and we've discussed that already.
4-sided and are congruent.
So just
4 sides that can be congruent, that are congruent.
Square, a square, and a rectangle.
Square, no.
rhombus.
Oh, wait, square.
Wait.
Square and a rhombus. Okay, opposite angles are congruent. So they're saying that these two on a parallelogram I'm going to show you using yellow. These two are equal to each other, and these two are equal to each other. So that's telling me a parallelogram if a parallelogram is opposite angles are congruent, tell me all the rest of them.
Square.
Square, that's a square. Rectangle. And one other. Okay, which one I mentioned to you? All the ones that are parallelograms. Tell me all of them that are parallelograms. A rhombus. If a parallelogram have opposite angles, all of the parallelograms will have opposite angles congruent. Okay, last section. This is example 3, but some formulas you need to know, something you need to know. A regular polygon has all congruent sides and angles. Everything is congruent. So a square is a regular polygon. An equilateral triangle is a regular polygon. Okay? So the formula they want you to use for perimeter is P equals the number of sides times the length. So number of sides times the length. So we are going to make formulas for it, and then we're going to solve it. So you have 2 answers for your homework tonight. So a regular octagon, you're going to go P equals, and then you tell me how many sides they have. How many sides does an octagon have? 8. And then you're going to put X. That's going to be your formula. So you're going to put X for the length for right now. Now you're going to fill it in the blank. We know that the side length of this regular octagon is what? 7. So you're going to go P equals 8 times 7. What does 8 times 7 equal? 56. And then you're going to put feet.
Wait, what's this triangle?
That's just an arrow. That's just an arrow. Okay, now it says a regular triangle. So what would your formula be? P equals 3x. Very good. And then it goes to P equals 3 times what? 2.3.
How come 2.3?
That's the side length. 6.9. So 6.9 what? Inches. And that's how you do your stuff for this lesson. Goodbye.
Bye.